let's talk natural remedies for fevers, because not every kid needs a medication for every ailment they have. If they have high fevers, they're miserable, by all means, give them medications. I sure do. But I want to talk about the natural remedies that I do when my kids' fevers are a little bit lower, like 100, 99.5. They're just feeling a little yucky, but not awful. So there are 3 that I recommend, 1 that I do not recommend. So let's go through them. The first one that I recommend is just cool compresses. It's that easy. Get a cool, damp washcloth, put it on their forehead, their armpits, and on their groin. That's where the heat gets pulled out. So if you put them in those specific areas, it will cool them off and pull out that heat faster. So that's number 1. Number 2 is an onion paste. And I know that sounds super crazy, but all you do is water, flour, and chopped onion mixed together, and you put it as a paste on your child's chest. And I have had kids go from 99.5 down to 97.5 in like 10 minutes. I mean, it was like they were a new kid, not fussy, not grumpy, like they never even had a fever. It just went away. And number 3 is cold socks. So the first thing I do is warm up the kids' feet in the bathtub or the shower or the sink and make sure their feet are nice and warm. Then you put cold, damp socks on top of their warmed up feet, and then you put dry wool socks on top of that, and it draws out that heat through the feet and it drops the fever. Great. The one thing that I don't recommend for natural remedies for dropping a fever is a cold bath. So a cold bath, think about this. Your body's already at 102 degrees and you're freezing. And your body's warm, but you're cold, right? You put the body, that hot body, in cold water, the body starts shivering. And the shivering actually increases body temperature. So it's not even going to drop the fever. It's actually going to increase the fever. And then it increases the risk of spiking, which could increase the risk of febrile seizures. It's just not recommended to give a child a cold bath. If anything, you can give them a lukewarm to warm bath to make them feel better, but I would not use a cold bath to drop a fever. So those are my 3 things that I recommend as natural remedies, and the one that I don't.